Sarah wants to show what the team has discovered to Viking expert Doug Bolender. He's worked extensively on Norse sites in Iceland, but this is his first time in Newfoundland.
It's that weird mix of being extremely excited about the possibility and extremely skeptical about actually finding something that's going to change the way that we understand what the Norse are doing in North America. And, you know, you don't get that moment very often to walk out into a place that has the potential to change history.
This is what showed up. First we hit this rock. We didn't know that it was fire-cracked at first, just because it was so covered in muck.
With the fire-cracked rock, the layer of what appears to be ash, and other disturbed layers of soil, Doug thinks Sarah could be onto something.
These are the kinds of features that you often see for ironworking within Norse contexts. What I'm really curious about, is this it? Is this isolated feature?
Sarah points out on the satellite imagery where there are signs of possible walls.
It looks like there's another feature, if this is it, because it looks like there's an additional rectilinear feature on the interior.
Right.
I mean, and I wonder if that's our stone here, and that's our line of stones.
Doug helps to open up the trench a bit more. He has a lot of experience excavating Viking turf walls, which can be difficult to spot. Dan Snow has also joined the team to see what they've uncovered.
We opened this up specifically because the remote sensing imagery had suggested that between these two units, just to the edge of the stone, there should actually be a wall. We opened it up, and indeed, it looks like there is a great deal of structure. There's banding in the soil.
These bands, what are these black bands here?
Well, what this looks like is it looks like turf blocks that have been put and cut and placed here.
For Doug, the series of dark bands in the soil here closely resembles bands he's seen in Viking turf walls excavated in Iceland.
Someone's made a wall using turf.
That is what it looks like.
Who would do a thing like that?
Dun, dun, dun.
So you've dug turf walls all over the North Atlantic, right?
Lots of turf walls.
Lots of Viking turf walls. Do they look like this?
Well, actually, they look similar to this, and that is what we need to do a little bit more digging to figure out. Whatever it is you picked up on the remote sensing,
Yep.
you picked up something that's actually here.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm having a lot of trouble making it a geological anomaly.
Is this strong enough evidence to convince Doug that this is a true Viking site in North America? The first one discovered in over 50 years?
Right now, the simplest answer is that it looks like what it looks like, which would be a small activity area, maybe connected to a larger farm that's Norse. You sort of have to explain that away. And if we're in Iceland, I wouldn't think twice about what was happening here. The thing that really makes you pause, the thing that really makes you want to check every last little bit of it, is that it's in Newfoundland.
I am just thrilled having a Norse specialist here say that the turf wall that we found just in the area where the satellite images showed it should be, was there, and he said it looks like Norse turf.
In order to be sure that the site is Viking, the team needs to run tests on the artifacts they've gathered. The samples found around the cracked rock will undergo analysis for metal composition to see if they really are slag, the remnants of Viking metalwork. And radiocarbon dating will be done on the seeds or berries that Sarah found in an effort to confirm that the site dates to the Viking period, 1,000 years ago. These are the first results to come back. Sarah and Dan are about to see them for the first time.
Hey, Dan.
Hey.
What's going on?
Just waiting, the waiting game.
I'm feeling a little nervous. How are you doing?
I'm very nervous. Because, I mean, you know, it's funny, like, no matter if the dates are good, I'll be happy. You know, and if they're really off, there are more questions than answers.
Yeah, if they're bang on, it would be amazing. It'd just be really good to have the dates work out. That's good.
So are you ready?
Okay, let's do it.
It's a lot more recent. Yeah, it says 1600s, 1800s, which makes no sense given what we have. I mean, there's no way that this is a modern site. You saw the conditions at that site, you know, that lots of mixing, lots of, you know, potential later intrusions, especially with the amount of water that was there. That berry, or those berries were not from a particularly strong context.
Yeah. So the seeds could have just drifted down through the layers over the years.
Yeah, or, you know, things could have been exposed. But the reality is those dates don't match the archaeology at all.